Lisemalo lipo na kama halipo laja, wakasema wahega. Maisha ni mshumaa usiokesha. Life is a candle in the wind. Raila Odinga, Baba, Agwabo, Tiga is no more. Died of heart attack in a hospital in India. The nation is mourning. We are mourning. Kenya is mourning. ODM is mourning. The Luo nation is mourning. The politics of this nation shall never be the same again. Everybody is trying to think what next. Raila Odinga is a man who has actually been determining the direction of the politics of this nation. The big question is, what next for ODM? Is this the end of ODM party? Is this the end of Jaramogi Oginga Odinga's dynasty? Is this the end or the beginning of another chapter? Raila Odinga will be remembered for many things. First, I say makiwa kwa familia. Poleni sana aila ya Raila Odinga kwa kumpoteza baba yenu, babu yenu, ndugu yenu, kaka yenu, mjomba wenu na vile vile marafiki. Hata sisi tuwaomboleza. Want to say a number of things about Raila Odinga. Waswahili wanasema mgala muwe na haki umpe. You cannot talk of the second liberation without mentioning the name of Raila Odinga. You cannot talk of the young Turks without talking about Raila Odinga. You cannot talk of the new constitution without mentioning Raila Odinga. Raila Odinga has mentored many leaders. Raila Odinga was the second Prime Minister of the Republic of Kenya. Though he controlled the Luo politics, though he was seen as a deity by the Luo nation, Raila Odinga can never be ignored. We cannot forget the sacrifices that he made. In 2007, when he agreed to work with Kibaki, when everything indicated that nobody could have determined who won actually the 2007 elections, he had to accept to play the role of Prime Minister. For that one, I shall always be grateful to Raila Odinga. In 2013, Uhuru Kenyatta did not get 50%. The election, we are supposed to have a runoff. It never happens. Demonstrations, Raila kubali. 2017, Maraga stated very clearly that Uhuru Kenyatta did not win the elections. And the elections are to be repeated. Raila sacrificed his ambition. 2002, we all supported Raila Odinga. William Samoei Ruto was declared the winner. But now the problem comes in June 2024, when he betrayed the Gen Z. Many people lost their lives. The youth invaded the Parliament of Kenya. Helter-skelter. And people are buried all over. We could not be able to do anything. We could not be able to say anything. We watched as the parents buried their young ones. And since then, Raila Odinga decided to join William Samoei Ruto. Kenyans felt betrayed, bitter, angry, helpless because of Raila Odinga. So when the talks of Raila Odinga surfaced, that Raila Odinga was no more, many people were left with many questions. But I can say this, that much as we may not agree with Raila Odinga's working with the government, of course you cannot write the history of Kenya without having the chapter on Raila Odinga. He occupied some good chapters, some very exciting, others not very pleasing to read. Raila Odinga is ODM, and ODM is Raila Odinga. This could be the end of ODM unless Babu Owino takes over. That is the truth of the matter. Unless they support Babu Owino as the leader of ODM, that is the end. And they should take Babu Owino and Edwin Sifuna. Unless they do that, ODM kwisha. William Samoei Ruto's second term, chances are now very, very slim. Very, very slim. To get somebody who can influence the politics of this nation for decades, it will be hard to have in this country. Even Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta could not manage it. Even though he was the president, he could not manage to influence the politics of this nation like Raila Odinga did. I don't know whether Rigathi Gachagua is going to have that influence. Lakini tunaweza kusema hivi, mti mkuu ukianguka, wana wa ndege wanakuwa mashakani. Unapokata mti, watoto wa ndege, kida wa ndege wanakuwa mashakani. What next for Raila Odinga? When will he be buried? What next for ODM? What next for William Samoei Ruto? There are so many things that are going to happen in this country, including Parliament itself. You are going to see even the reorganization of Parliament. You are going to see the reorganization of the government very soon. Ladies and gentlemen, just write rest in peace, Baba. That's my humble request. Salama aende na apumzike. Tuseme nini? Ya Mungu ni mengi. Wakati jua la mauti linapochomoza, mwanadamu hana lake. Kwa heri Baba. Joey, Joey, Joey. Kama alivyozoea kusema mwenda zake. Amina, amina, amina.